Well, all right. Hello, hello, and welcome. Okay. Is the music too loud? Is the music too quiet? Okay, well, nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just gonna... I'll be right back. All right. Back again. Okay. So, it's been a long time since the last stream. It's been like 3 weeks. Yeah, I've been so busy. I don't really have anyone to talk to today, so for the most part, until someone gets on, if someone gets on the stream, then I'll be pretty much quiet. Just, yep. Okay. So today I'm just going to be, because the update was, what, 4 days ago? 4 days ago. And they fixed some stuff, so my tic-tac-toe works now. I'm just going to be cleaning it up and cleaning up some other stuff, because they fixed a lot of bugs. And I'm also going to be working on this a little bit. Yeah, let's get to it. What am I doing? Right. Okay. I'm just like, where do I start? I'm gonna start with this one. So I want to implement like we recently got the new feature to I need to do it and I'm supposed to tweet, but we recently got the ability to get the player's icon. So I set up, I'll play later, but I set up so that I can make this my player character when I load in. Just going to switch to something skinnable, because this is what it would look like. I wonder if they have the back. They don't have the background. All right. So what I want to do, when you load the player character, it just looks like the exact player character. It doesn't have the background. So I want to make it so I can have a custom background image, a custom background image. So we are gonna do that here. Image, and this will be background. Okay, so it's pretty much gonna share the same UVs right here. I'm just gonna push that back and push this down. Okay, so we are going to lerp using the alpha, if there is one. Something's not right. Something is not right. Something didn't save somewhere. I'm tripping. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's put this here. First of all, let's do this just to clean it up, and then we will lerp using the alpha here and put this image in there. The image in the background. Background should be up top. Should go there, and there should go there. And that should go there. Okay. So this is the setup. Maybe not multiply the alpha here. Just plug it in directly, since I have a background image now. Let's disconnect that for now. Okay. I'm just going to stop talking at this point. It sounds ridiculous talking to myself. Okay. Uh, I'm still wasting so much time doing this. I just like my node graph to be clean. I feel like it would have been better if it was kind of like slided this way. Downwards. Oh well. Brother, did I? Okay. Okay, great. So this should work. I don't know. Oh, I think I did. Background. Okay. Yeah, something's missing. We are not serious. Why did it rename that one? So then, oh, image. Okay, so image. Something's missing. Oh, there we go. Let's go. The alpha goes in there. And if I'm actually being honest, I should saturate the alpha, as someone would often say. Saturate your alphas, kids. Okay. There's like a tiny little lint on my mouse. All right. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Let's say that's pretty good. All right, so image, background. Okay. So, like, what exactly happened? Oh, I feel like... Wow. Okay, I think I know what happened. Okay, so that's what happened. I should be here. Right. I think. Okay. Oh. Merged here, and I did some changes here. So, let's go back. Seems to have some changes there as well. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. And then what is here? Okay. Mm. Right, let's do some merge from here. Let's merge the next, which was events. Okay. So now this should be up to date. Oh. Okay. I need to clean up some of this stuff. So you can only put the tags if you're on the entity. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna take one last look here. Where's the oh. That so and let's modify this to also take a optional background. Except this will be false. Okay. Okay. So background equals that. And I'll do if background then bg image, else I will use this one. Okay. All right, so the plan is if there's like if you material. The plan is if you have a custom background and you put the background, then that will be the background of the subject, kind of. If not, it would just use the same image. It would just complete. Right. Except that background texture. Sure. Cannot spell. I can spell. Oh, what's up with the caps lock? Alright, so unpack that, and then this, and then this, and then that. Okay, that's fine. So if this, then that, else that. So this is fine, and then this is also fine. Alright, so let's test this out. One morning. It's because of this, isn't it? It's fine. What skin do I use for this? Does it actually matter? I'm ever thinking this. I'm not using that. Hell no. Oh, you type anime and okay. I guess this one. All right, so let's test this out. See how it goes. No, wait, I need to give it a background. Let's get a background image from somewhere. One second. All right. Oh, this one's pretty nice. All right, get this one. And I'll get this one's also pretty cool. It's cool. All right. Let's make a frame. And let's do this one. This is going to look so nice. Let's just call this underscore, right? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Okay. Nice. What the world? Valid access from scope. This. That should not be the case. What? Let's see. Textures. Okay. I don't know what that was, but oh, good now. Yeah, I think we're good to go. My plan is if this works first try. I hope it does. But we're good to go. We are good to go. What's that about? Okay, buddy. Oh. Oh, wait. This reference is null, something, probably something that doesn't exist, something. Yep. I should fix it. I actually don't need this. Actually, I don't need it here either. I don't need that either. Okay. Now let's push. Fingers crossed it works first time. Just gotta believe. Actually. Oh, that's new. Okay. I wish it didn't take so long. There's barely anything in this project. Did I just turn off the music? Sorry about that. In the meantime, oh, already in. Nice. What's going on? Aren't you for that? I'm fighting. You disagree? Finish this. Oh my god, bro. The internet is not slow, so I don't know what's up. Okay. We seem to be good now. I'll be right. Actually, I can just. Oh, I think we're in. Yay. Okay. Well, that took a very long time, but well, I'm kind of used to it at this point. So I'm gonna click on this, and it should be my skin with a nice background behind it. Yay. Nice. Let's solve it real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna stay there. A little rotation. And then a little rotation. This. That. Should be all the way over here. So let's just solve this first. And then finally it's just going to be a roller rotation. Nice. So that works. If you give it an image and you give it a background, it will place the background is much higher quality than the skin. It'll place the background at the, well, at the back. So now I'm just going to I'm just going to revert it to be nothing. Yeah, so I'm going to do this and that. now it should play as the Mona Lisa without my skin. No, come back. Wait, actually, a little celebration because that worked first try. Nice, Mona Lisa, and this one should be fairly easy. I could sort of see it. This goes there. That comes down. This goes over. That goes up. That goes there. This, dum, up. The game is configured. That needs to come all the way down. This needs to go up. Recycle like this. Oh, never mind. I kind of got it. Bop, 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 and then boom. All right, so that's done. I actually want to make a tweet about it. But let's hold off on that and let's work on. Oh wait, no. Click once. Confused. Okay, that's not the one. Nobody, you're not playing this game, bro. No, I'm gonna lose if I play second. Okay, nice. So, and I was just gonna do that. If I do this, I'm gonna trap him. I think I've already lost, or it's gonna be like a draw. Oh shit! Nothing happened. Like, that didn't happen. I was just testing to see if it would win, if it would be smart to win. Is this like flickering? Oh my brother. All right. So that works now. Next. You have to get to recessed. Actually, I'll solve it with this one. All right. Recessed. Okay. So this should not be visible at the start. Oh, I thought that would work. Yes, it didn't. Okay, so that's the focus now. Tic-tac-toe. Fix time. I think I can safely comment this out. Nope, bro, that's crazy. I feel like something just... I don't even understand what's going on. There we go. All right. Oh, I don't even know what I did, but I'm just gonna push all changes. Okay, that seems to have worked. We're about to find out. Well, we are pushing changes. Let's do in the meantime. Well, nothing. Can't do anything. Holy moly. And in the meantime, let's play Pong. This is gonna take a while. Should we look at Google? Oh, can I play this one? Maybe I should make this. Oh, I'm on the left. Man, this is too easy. I just had to let him win, so he doesn't feel bad. I want to see if, okay, if it takes into account like the okay, so it does, I think. Okay, it does for sure, 100%. Oh yeah, it does. All right, so if I wanted to make this, I think we're done. Nice. So if that is working, then I should be able to do, I should be able to just quite literally do this. Pop this guy in, remove that guy. Should we bring him closer? Why not? Right there. Okay. So I just got an idea. This will be 3, and I'll use this to do like a 5. A 5, and then I can use this, like a copy of this, to do a 4. For the Mona Lisa, I can set the grid size. That way, because it's all going to reference the same one. It's all referencing the same one, essentially. But this way I can have, without having to like end the game or whatever. I don't know, I did that 3 times. Let's just put this here, and put this, not quite. And there we go. All right, so I don't know what happened, but I think I crashed or something. Well, oh, yep. Okay, buddy. Mm. Mm. All right. Mouse, please. Yay! Look at that. So the idea is hopefully it doesn't flicker when it switches, but it's gonna look really cool when I play this one. Single click. Oh my god. Okay, I mean obviously something's causing it, right? Let's see. This works. I think I need to do a microphone interaction and also click lock. Like it should. Let me try to trace this back. Alright, so let's just like do a mark here. Oh, well, thank you. All right, buddy. Reflex start. So it's the reset slot. That's doing something wrong. It removes whatever exists on there. And then it adds it back. I should do this. Where's it? Here. Reset slot. I think that should be the fix. If it's not, that's okay. We go again. Okay. And just a quick test, I can play a 3x3 with that one. Whatever the heck is going on there. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, never mind. And then a 4x4 with this one. No, I'm not playing this, and then a 5x5 this one. That's pretty cool. Why am I... Anyway, it's whatever. And then one click. That's not right. On simulate, it does what it's supposed to do. Then, let's see. Okay. I don't even know that. Like, I should have, like, this is what happens when you click and write stuff, and then you make some weird arbitrary decision to have something totally different. But it's okay. I mean, the piece is right there, because that's what I'm colliding with. Colliding with this for the piece. So, all right, let's think about this. I probably should have eaten or something. Let's say chest entity, single click. I feel like this should be up here. Right? This right there. Okay, just tidying up and stuff. There's so many space. see that. And I don't want to see this either. Nice. Okay. So, should I set this to easy? I need to put this in there. Oh. Let's just do... Okay. Start game. Let's walk with the flow. Okay, so resets board, and that is boom, boom, boom. So it's this right here. Let's comment this out and see. Control K, Control 0. What are these tracks, man? Okay. Why is the FPS so terrible? Okay, this is a nice touch. Should not be that bad, but okay. Oops. Yay. Okay, so it was definitely that. I don't like the flicker. Oh, he got me. He got me good. Oh, well, he's stupid. Should I... Oh, no, bro. Okay, but... Yeah, I don't like the flicker, but it's like, what can we do about it? So this, then reset the slot visual. So the problem is right here. Where it removes them. It should put the old one back. And it does. But when it does, it's not visible. Let me look at this. Collision internal. Mesh component. What is this guy saying there? Oh. What's going on? Oh. Now I think about it. Yeah, because initially... Okay. So initially, like all of them have a default collision. They have a default collision right there. And if you want to use like a different one, then you would just have that different one be sort of like the default there. I need to rewrite the thing because when I first made it, you couldn't add and remove components, so I sort of just kept this. There's no need for, is there? There is. If I just did that. I'm trying to get this. I'm lazy. A little bit, not that much. I don't even know this one. Oh. If I did this, I could do this. Because that's a waste, to be honest. Let's see. Is it stupid or am I stupid? Like, what's going on here? That's clearly editable. Okay, but what was it in? I think it was hello. Okay, buddy. Okay. Well, have a good one. Rest easy. Oh. I mean, I'm not the dictator of your actions. Plus, this is a public space. A free public space. Okay, so... Let's add something to the utilities model. It grows once again. Decision extensions. I think that would fall under conversions. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how we get theirs. Oh. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're just gonna yank this guy. So yank little bro over. What is this? Jeez. No offense to whoever made it. Where was I? Okay, there we go. Conversions. String. Yeah, let's just do it here. All right, that's good. How many do I have here? 1, 2. Okay. This implementation. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. It's nice. It's okay. What the? Oh. Reset slot. Should do spot. Okay. And let's push this to source. Let's see how many installs my add-on has. Fingers crossed it's past 900. Add-on, I said add-on extension. It's past 900. Let's go. Well, I'm glad a lot of people are finding it useful. All right. Back to where we were. I would need right here, I think. I would need utilities, conversions. Okay. Print what to string. All right. actually chuck this in here. Chuck that between that and then person states. Why not? Let's just add a bunch of print statements. Oh, it is? Oh, wait, no. I didn't touch it though. Welcome. I just saw you now. Gonna turn it up a little bit. Are you sure it's not like you have the volume turned down? Because it should be pretty loud from what I'm seeing. Oh, okay. I guess if it was before, I just wasn't like speaking out because, well, no one was here. All right. Okay. Welcome. They fixed the, okay, so before there was a problem where if you added a mesh component to an entity, you took it off and you try to add another one, it just wouldn't work. And they fixed that. So my TikTok board, my TikTok, not TikTok, tic-tac-toe. My tic-tac-toe works now. So, but I want to make this version of it where it's like it goes in to the board, the pieces. So I need to modify my, because right now what I have initially, like how I have it set up is each board, when the board is in the world and you know the game starts, there is an invisible sort of collision box on each space that you can click on. And like by default, like the default way I made it was that it's invisible, and then when you click on it, it would swap that mesh component to an actual piece, which is one of whatever piece you have. And these ones don't have collision, so you can't click on them. But for this type of like a board, I need, because I can't have, like I need to have now I'm thinking about it. So the way I have this set up is that I have I'm just going to show a piece of it. So this is a slot. So it has this collision piece for it, and it's not visible, so it won't be visible when the game starts. And then it's referencing some you know, like the marks that the player can play. But then for boards that are going to be of this style, this is what they would look like. So it's a solid piece that is going to be the collision. So the collision is going to be solid, like a solid block there. And then it's going to be visible in game. So, but the thing is, I need to sort of like figure out whatever the heck I did here, because it's not like, it's just, yeah, I'm trying to get it to work where it because right now, I mean, I think I can just play. I think I can show what it looks like. Oh no, okay. So I got it to work, kind of, but the issue is right now you can only play it once. So I'm just gonna show you how it looks like. Let's one click. So now it's on, and Oh, I'm gonna win this one. So yeah, but you can only play it once. So I need to fix the resetting of the board so that it resets. But currently, it actually just did. But currently, when it resets, it doesn't, like, it does not remove the old one. So we're just playing on each other. So that's what I'm trying to fix right now. I want to debug setting slot. Oops. Then oh, I didn't even show this, but I also, one second. Yeah, I also, actually, I can't even show it. Let me enable it and then I'll show you. But you know how we got the ability to get the player icon and icons of things, right? So I modified my, it was literally, like, you would see it's literally just like 2 lines or so. So this is 3, 4, 5. But I can make it so the board plays as my skin. I just need to uncomment this and uncomment this and uncomment this too. And build. Then I modified the board material so you can actually pass in a background, and if you pass in a background, it would use the background. If you don't, then it would be the same image fully, because the player skins, like, it's just a cutout and then it's like, you know, transparent behind them. Oh yeah, and getting the ability to do player skins, we also got the ability, because it's the same thing, right? The icon component, we can now access the icon component. I mean, we could before, but now the icon component is also, what's the word? It's also the icon component is on the player entity. The player entity has the icon component, so that's why we're able to get this. And with the addition of this, and I guess Star Wars stuff as well, they also, well, not addition, this always existed, but like, you can also get the, I don't know if that was, a second. Pushing only or exchange, yes. Okay, nice buddy. We can also get the icons of, like, we now have access to the textures and stuff, you know. If you've been on Twitter, you'd have seen it, but we can get the images of things that are in-game, all items. So I just might start working on that, you know, that map. The zero device all map. Okay. So this is gonna take a while. Oh yeah, I remember. But that would not be today. So today I'm just going to, I've already fixed this, but I want to like make a tweet. And right now I have it so that, can I move around? Yeah. So because I can pass in tic-tac-toe, double click, because my sliding tile puzzles, it takes in the grid size int when you call start game. You know, you can, oh yeah, I also figured out the thing before when I was trying to spawn 100 by 100. I don't know what I was thinking, but the math, I just blanked out at the math. I said 100 by 100 was 1,000 tiles. That is wrong. It was 10,000 tiles, and I was trying to spawn it all within the same tick, so that was the problem. I could do it now, but I don't want to, you know, like tweak my code to support that, because realistically speaking, no one is going to be trying to solve a puzzle with 10,000, divisions. But apart from that, I want to make, like, for the tweet that I'm about to post, I want to make like a little start game button. There's this thing I made actually that I put in the Clicks Creative. If I can find it, I think I made it in the Clicks Creative map, so I don't think it's here. The floor select, I made it with Scenegraph, but something like that. So it's going to be like a start button and then a left and a right button that you can use to adjust the grid size. I want to make something like that, but for now, I just have defaults here. I have this set to 3, and then I have this set to 4, and I have this set to 5. So whichever one you click on would start the game, because it searches the scene for this object, and it would just start it with whatever settings I've got in here. Actually, now I think about it, maybe I can make it so you click, like how many of the times you click is you can, oh my god, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Okay. But that aside, I think we're ready. So it starts out like empty here, and then it autofills when it's simulating. So oh, okay. Okay. Nice. I don't know if you can see the flicker. I don't know if I can do anything about that. I do have some ideas, but I just don't know if it's worth it. All right, so that should reset. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Here goes stuff. Okay. So I'm starting to think it was simply an issue of like calling it within the same tick that was causing the problem. So, okay. Let's just remove. Actually, I don't see what that said. True. Okay. Right here. So initially I had this like turned off. I didn't have it turned off. This was in suspense function. So what would happen? Well, you're about to see. Oh no. But before we take a look at that, I can show the Mona Lisa. And it's gonna be, so right now I have a background that I made. Oh, I ripped, but this is gonna be the background, right? And then my skin is gonna be on this. Let's do 3. See? Let's solve this really quickly. Maybe like this, like that, like that, like that. No, man. Like this, like that, like that, like this, like that, like this, blah, blah, blah. And pop this over here. I need to do like a rotation. Bop, 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 bop. And then 2, and then 2. Yeah, so like this. But yeah, let's just confirm that it was indeed the sleep, or lack of sleep, I guess, that was causing it. What's this? 1, 2. Okay. Welcome back. I'm looking at the stream, like replay, and it's actually delayed by like a lot. I think that yeah. All right. Well, yeah, just on YouTube. Wait, I mean, actually, I think it's like my replay of the thing. I think it might not. Okay, you know what? Because if you just asked me that because that was pretty immediately after I finished talking about the delay, so I don't think it's. I don't know. Like I'm not looking at my stream as a viewer. I'm looking at it on the dashboard. So, but oh yeah. Anyway. So that's a problem. That's the problem. So I think it's the sleep. So if you remove a mesh component and add another one in the same tick, it just doesn't, it's not visible. Like it's there because I can click on it, right? Because I can click. So it's there, but it's just not visible. So I'm just going to do sleep 0. Oh man, it's been so long since I actually did Scenegraph stuff. Finally have some time. So we're doing Scenegraph stuff today. Yeah, I saw all the tweets, like all the Star Wars stuff. I feel like it feels like every Star Wars tweet just, that's a banger. That's a banger tweet. I've seen a lot of Star Wars tweets, and they are pretty good actually. I don't think I've seen a Star Wars tweet that was mid. But I don't know if that is on the developer skill or if it's on just the assets, like pure, because I haven't had time to dive in with any of the assets or stuff. But oh wait, it's already pushed. I don't know. Why is this doing? I don't want this and I don't want that. Okay, so I added a sleep for a tick. And we are about to see if it worked. Oh, it did. Okay. Okay, so you just needed to... Okay, buddy. So apparently... Yeah. Okay, so that was the problem. Oh. If I do this... like that. Okay. Yeah, let's be honest. The way it's going, everybody seems to be making like Battlefronts. Like that just might be the next RVB. Everybody's trying to recreate Battlefront in some capacity. But I don't know, we're gonna see. So that is the little caveat that you have to sleep a tick or you won't see your entity. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, it's better than nothing. Also, now I think about it, Why is it flashing twice? One. Oh, never mind. I guess just once. Because it does have to reset. I don't like the flicker. It's too jank. Oh yeah, they fixed a lot of stuff actually. Me, no, I don't have time for that. I just... unfortunately, I just don't have time. Oh. Okay. Oh. I thought they fixed it, but they didn't. Whatever the heck was that? Oh, so that's why it flickered twice. So when you play and there's like a wind, it... how did I forget? It auto resets. Yeah. And then when you play, it actually resets the board just in case. And click play. Start game. Actually, I intend to stream every day, but like I intended to stream every day when I did my first stream. Just, you know, every day I'm on doing my stuff, but I've been doing some stuff that I couldn't stream, so that's why I didn't stream. But now I kind of have time on the Sunday, so I can stream. But yeah, the idea, the goal is to stream every day. Okay, buddy, no one's gonna win, so let's just start this over. I'm thinking about it. I think I can make it a lot better if I take away the thing on top after I... no, I can't, because I'm not... yeah, that won't work. Yeah, now I think about it, that won't work. Because I don't have... I don't have two entities. Like, it's literally just one entity in this space, and I'm swapping out the mesh there. I was thinking maybe if I had, like, if I placed the X before I removed the cover, then it wouldn't look like... it wouldn't have that flash of, you know... I don't even know what is up with that one. Crazy work. So the question is, like, it's either I optimize... I can redo the system so that, you know, the version of the tic-tac-toe boards where it's like the piece is recessed, it works nice and flawlessly. But that will require like more stuff, because currently, you know, we can't actually cut out things. So we need to have a solid piece, and then we need to have a recessed piece. So I could have like two entities where one is actually like this, where one is kind of like that, and then I switch out the piece under before I remove the top, and it's sort of like, you know, it looks less like... if you swap them out, it just, I don't know, it just does that little flicker there. I don't like that. You know what, this is Scenegraph, why not? I shouldn't take too long. Let's see, what can I use? Okay. So each slot component has this, and I'm instantiating the slot components when I create the board. Right there. Wait. Spawn slots. So I build the slot with the prefab and each slot prefab, each slot prefab will have the component on there. So when I spawn the slot prefab, it'll be like set slots right there. Before I return it, I can give it a child. Okay, so I can do okay, okay. It's coming to me right now. Okay. So I will do slot entity. What is this? Okay. All right, nice. So if slot entity dot get tic tac toe, what is this? Don't that. Brother. All right, so I'll get the slot component from there. If that, I'll do this, and then I will check if this is true. That's what it's called, right? Yep. So if this is true, all right. So there's going to be a change of plans. If there is if the slot is visible, then I want to give it like a child that is itself. So what I'm thinking here is, because for stuff like this, for example, there's like a default collision thing. Actually, just need to put there, do that, and then remove. So when the board spawns, all of them have this default collision, but this one, for this type where it's on top, the piece is on top of the board, the default collision goes invisible. But it's there. And then when you play, you click on this. If I do this, so when you click on this one, it has collision, but these guys, well, in the playsets at least, all right. So the plan is, if it's for something like this, for example, the slot collision would be invisible, but for stuff like this would be the slot collision and it would be visible. So my plan is, if the slot collision is visible, it would spawn two of them, sort of, if that makes sense. It would spawn the actual slot collision, and then it would spawn another one right on top. So there'll be two of them. And then what happens is, when you play, the one that's under is going to, it's going to transform into the piece right under there. And then after it does the transformation, I would then hide the one that's on top, which is just like a fake cover. And that should be a lot more cleaner or smoother or whatever than what it looks like now, where it does the flicker. Okay, I don't think how to go about this, because I wonder, I cannot get the mesh asset, and I can't just create a random. Or do I do... Okay, I'm starting to rethink the plan. Starting to rethink the plan. So there can be a collision and there can be a cover. Okay, so let's go with that. So let's go with that. The collision by default will be invisible. And then there will be a cover arc underscore cover. And the mesh components. It'll be an optional mesh component because not all of them will have it, right? Okay. So the slot is always going to be invisible, like the mesh this should always be invisible. And simulate mesh, it'll get the mesh components. The mesh component on the entity will be the slot, so it'll set that, and it'll set it to false. It should never be invisible. It should never be visible. It should always be invisible. So I'm just going to delete this actually. Get the error right here. Put that over. Oh, no, this should set collision. No, it's on the mesh component, so collision is always going to be invisible. That's right here. On simulate, set this as mesh comp, and that's just going to be. It's a var. Optional. It has to be optional so I can attach it, which means I need to do this. I mean, so the way it goes, it's either do that, right? But like I already know this is the mesh component, so let's just leave it clean like this. Initializes internal mesh collision. The default, the mesh, and the base entity should be the collision, but it's not. Nobody. Don't add extra stuff. Collision. Alright, so this is going to be false, and I believe take it away and put it back, and it would kind of like still be false. So this will always be invisible. So place mark should remove this collision. Should remove the collision. Right? It should remove the collision, and the collision has to be collision internal. Collision internal. Okay, and then it'll put the mark type. Add it. Okay. No need to do this. Right, no need to do that. So what we will do, however, is let's just actually put that there, and then we will try to get the mark cover. instead. If I want to name it something nice. That's actually what I'm stuck in right now. It would be a child. Now I think about it, it wouldn't be a mesh component. It'd be an entity, because it would be the child and it'll just be there. Okay. So if mark cover, so let's just cover here. If cover equals mark cover, then I want to like make this visible. And I think I should have like a thing for this. Yeah. So and then cover the no, cover that hide. Right? And then when you reset the slot, it should show. Right? That should be it, actually. Nice. Okay. So the setup now is that I think I need to save something. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I have been seeing people make stuff, but like literally this stream when it started is when I just got me time. I'm thinking of making some plugins though. Some plugins I only have one in mind. And I think it would be very useful. So currently, you know how you can have like a verse device in your level? I think I have a verse device somewhere. I can just show it really quickly. So you can have a verse device and you have like things that are connected to it. Like you can have, I don't have any other devices in here really, besides that. And then if you click on the object, you don't see that it's connected to a verse device. So I'm thinking of making a plugin where if you click on something and it is connected to a verse device, it will tell you that it's connected to the verse device. And like same goes for assets. You can have like a verse device reference in a texture, or not even in the verse device, but like maybe raw in your verse code as referenced in a texture, and you go to delete that texture and it just doesn't even tell you that this has been referenced. It doesn't give you this, it just lets you delete it. And you would only know that you did something wrong when you go to compile and you know they tell you this asset is missing. Oops, error somewhere. Oh, what was I doing here? This was not necessary. Okay. Nice. So yeah, I'm thinking of making a plugin that will solve that. Some people making plugins, some of the plugins I've seen people make are genuinely useful, and some of them are like bro, just do the thing. Like I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my thoughts and comments to myself. But yeah, I have a new solution for... Oh, wait, what did I write? My code. Place mark, it'll remove... What? Reset slot. Let's put this back. It needs to remove this. And then it needs to place this. Anyway, we'll see. All right, so the new method I'm going with is that each slot, where's it, tic-tac-toe? All right, so each slot, kind of like the way playsets, minimalist. All right, so each slot has the X and the O, and then it has the collision. The collision is kind of like there by default, right? The collision is always going to be there by default on the piece. But for pieces like this, where it's recessed, it is going to still, you know, before I was doing, I was having it be the board, but now it won't. It will not be the board. It will be the collision, like everybody else. Slot collision. Entity. I just remember you can actually like click to replace. You need to drag in the asset over the entity. So there we go. So it'll have the collision like this, like every other one. But if it's going to be like a recessed piece, it will have the cover of it as a child entity. So I'll make this and I'll call it. Oh, I don't know if you noticed the new changes they made to folders and organization and stuff like that. So, you know, normally you click to cover and you come back up and like everything stays the same. If you... Oh, hello. Welcome, Alex. If you shift click, it will collapse everything. So you can shift click and then click to open again. If you shift click to open, it would open everything. So that also just applies to, let's say this has 1, 2, 3. So shift click and it kind of collapse these guys, or shift click and it'll like expand everything. So shift click, click, easy arrangement. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I don't know what that is doing, but it's okay. Right, where was I? So this is going to be the new setup. The cover would be on the thing directly. So playsets, tabletop recessed, slot. So it's going to be on there by default, and it will be visible. I just need to put this in here. Mark, cover, cover. Nice. Yeah, there is the thing that I've been working on. I've been working on it for the past 21 days. But I can't talk about it. Or stream it. That's why I haven't been able to stream. But you know, the world will know in 2 months, I guess. Mark cover. All right, I'm just gonna like close my eyes and just. Something's telling me to go look at the verse, but I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. It's not like it's not a new project. It's just that I would be able to talk about it at that time. But yeah, not like I would go around talking about it, but like I would be able to talk about it contractually. Because if I talked about it now, that would be a breach of contract, I guess. So signed NDA. All right. Where's my? There it is. While this is going, I'm going to play Pong while we wait. I saw someone someone made a plugin where when you push changes you can play Pong. So I don't have the plugin, but for now, I'm thinking of actually. Can I? I mean, I can. Like in a way that won't be jank. Oh my goodness! I actually had an idea today to make like a really good, not like Pong, but like 3D with not like Pong the way this is, but you know, table tennis. I feel like that's the one thing that we can make, and it would look good. My mouse is just too sensitive. That and pool. I want to make pool, but then I need my custom physics to be done. I don't even know at this rate if I have time to do all that. Oh, no way. Actually, I just realized it pushed like really quickly. That was like full changes push, but maybe I didn't notice because I was playing Pong, but let's see how we do. Nice. So the collision is there, and this is over there, and oh no, wait, okay, so it's not as jarring as before. So it is working. Just make sure on the reset. Oh, the reset is working nice too. Okay, I think I have an idea of what the problem is. It is going away too quickly, such that we are still getting to see the swap of the pieces, or the other piece spawning. That's, I guess in this case, that's what's happening. The piece spawning. So on place mark, this would also need to be suspends. That's what I mean. Suspends. Actually, it doesn't need to be suspends. I could do a hide cover, and then this will be suspends. Yay. Like no, like 0.5. Cover dot hide. So it should place this and then hide after like 0.5, like this. So this should fix it. I can spawn that. All right. My PC specs, still the same. Oh wait, sorry, I thought it was potions. My PC specs are. I'm just gonna shout them. Right, where is? Oh, there it is. Uno momento. I actually have funny thing. I have like 64 that I just unplugged it because I didn't want to have like 4 sticks in there. Oh dear. Push rush changes. Actually, I need to like I need to like clap for Epic. I just realized after this update, I haven't like had a verse hot reload failure where because like before, it started 2 updates ago, like no 3 updates ago. So for 2 updates before this one, like pushing verse changes, 80% chance that it would just verse hot reload and just kick you back to the lobby. And now I think about it, the black screen thing where it kicks you back to the lobby and you have a black screen, that also hasn't happened. So kudos to them. Okay. Right, there it is. Nice. Moment of truth. Play. My mouse is like all the way over there. Okay. Bro, oh, okay, so now it's like Z fighting. Because the piece appears, I think. Wait, what is that? That shouldn't be Z fighting though, because I did check just now, quite literally, that you can have the cover piece over it. It's fine. You can have it over the X too, right? Yeah. So what's that about? Let me see. Turn up the delay a little bit. So let's get rid of those warnings for now. Let's do that, and then I can do this, and I can then do that. Okay. Oh, I think I should actually. Oh yeah. Oh no, I did tell you the fix for the flashlight thing. That was because they made it so that the find creative objects with tag. Oh, this old one took a tag like as an object, so you would make a class instance with the curly braces. But the new one is literally the same thing, except it takes a type. So you don't need the curly braces, you just curly braces is the old one. And no curly braces is the new one, which just takes a castable subtype. So it wasn't even that serious. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna like update the files on Patreon, because if anybody just asks me, I would just tell them to just delete the curly braces. Some people might also know to just delete the curly braces. All right, let's see. Good Lord. How the heck do you even start tracing this? Okay, so it's the spawning that is doing something weird. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Oh wait, I had this thing blocking the stuff. Yeah, I don't know about that. Hey, open your, turn on your PC, and literally just start doing stuff. Yeah, just turn on your PC and start doing things. But I have to end the stream now. Yep. Gotta go fix a mess I made. I will be back. The fix shouldn't take long, probably like 30 minutes to find. I'm just thinking about it, I'm like, damn, that was actually, it was a silly mess, but yeah. Oh yeah, the home tab. I can't do that. I can't click on it. My thoughts about it is pretty nice. I use it now, like instead of going back there, because now it's like go, I just like home tab and then open projects. But yeah. Brother, what is this stupid song, man? Anyway, yeah, the boys gotta go fix the fix, and I'll be back because it's Saturday, and I have a free time. I mean, it's Sunday. Yeah, the streams, there'll be more streams. Like, how do I put it? Like, you know, in the near future, before the whole 2 week what's it called, before the 2-month thing, because I'm almost done brute forcing my way through what I'm doing. So I should have like more free time from my own shit. But yeah, I will be back to this. So I'm just making sure it's working, kind of, sort of. Let's just test this one more time. Oh yeah, that works. Probably gonna swap the interpolation methods of these because I don't know what the fuck it's doing there. Yeah, it's definitely a problem with this one. Oh, never mind. All right, well, stream over.